Hey guys, Danelle with donnellsstichery here. How's everybody doing tonight? So I'm gonna give it a moment to make sure it shows up on my screen. All right, so yes, it just popped up. Yay! So I was a little iffy on if this was even gonna work tonight because, my power has been having issues since the storms here in Michigan yesterday. A lot of areas around me is without power. We have been having rolling brownouts every so often today, last night and today. So it's been tricky on whether this was gonna work today or not. So I'm hoping the power holds up long enough for us to do this. But in the meantime, I'm gonna jump up in my chat and say hello to everybody because it's been busy. So we have Michelle from Michelle's Crafts and More, as well as Mike and Your Beauty, Big Brother. Thank you guys for coming in here and moderating for me. Both are my members as well as my moderators. And Mike, I seen that you shared the link for today's live and everything and all, and other video and other chats and all. Thank you so much, hon. And then we have Mike being all silly with all these piggy emojis and everything. Such a goof. I swear. Then we got Dawn Stewart saying she'll be right back. She had to scoot to the kitchen to get a bowl of pasta salad. Num num nums. Now she's back with some supper and ready to be inspired. And then Mike being a goofball again, of course. This one made me laugh right before hitting the go live button. Is it ham, Dawn? Keeping with the theme. Pigs in a blanket? Mike, seriously. So anyway, we are going to go say hi to everybody else. Because otherwise I could be here all day long with this conversation. Hey, Katie. And thank you for coming. Hey, William, how you doing? I already got your live stream queued up, ready to watch later on. After I get done watching Fallon over at So Be It Quilts at 8 o'clock. And yes, guys, did y'all see? Fallon with So Be It Quilts is coming back to her Wednesday night lives. God, I've missed her Wednesday night live streams. Her and Matt. Hey, Deb S. How you doing, hon? Hey, Charlotte DeRoche. And we got, let's see here, we got another jump on the chat here. Hey, June, how you doing? And I think that's all of it. If I missed you, I'm sorry. My chat jumped a few times, so it can get at times. Right, Deb? I've missed watching Fallon so much. It just, my Wednesday evenings were not complete without having Matt and Fallon on my phone, listening to them and goofing off in the chat. Right, Mike? He said that, yay, I thought Fallon flew the coop. Hey, Tammy. Hey, Sylvia. Let's see here. Make sure I don't miss anybody because I don't want anybody to feel left out. Ooh, Sylvia's watching from Alaska. Not a worries, Michelle. You know we love watching replays as well. Hey, Giovanna. Alrighty, so I'm going to turn this off, and so that way there I can watch over here on my other screen where I can be able to see the chat a little bit better and everything and all. So, did everybody put a heart in the chat if you guys caught my little short that I posted earlier? Hey, Judy, how you doing, hon? So waiting to see if anybody... Hey, Mama Debbie. Mama Debbie's in the house. So if everything seems a little bit darker in here than my usual, then that is just because I have my overhead light off. But I'm only using the light from my sewing machine, from my camera right here, and from my overhead camera or overhead light over my laptop. Because trying to keep everything focused to be on my machine and my lights and my camera and my devices. So that way they're right here. This little confinement space here. Hey, Sandy. Awesome sauce, Judy. And yes, guys, I am drinking hot tea. I don't know Normally I don't drink hot tea when it's hot out, but today hot tea just sounds good. So I'll move my water out of the way. So thank you to everybody that have put hearts in the chat and everything, that you guys watched my short. So gonna give you guys a sweet, yes, hot tea, Mike. Hot tea with fresh honey from my beehives, of course. So just want to show this off. My wristband keychains, and then the 3D things that my husband prints. This in here is a little ocelotl. Isn't he cute? And the pieces all move. So it's a cute little fidget toy. He turns in all different directions. And we're working on doing some other ones right now too. Hey, Mona. Hey, Maritza. Mama Debbie, you're so silly. She goes, Deb, giggle. No worries at all, Tammy. Yeah, I'm only going to be on here for about an hour, so. Right. Thank you, Don. Yes, those can be done up in any colors. And they are listed up on my website right now of all the ones I have available. I've got to make up more keychain wristbands. So, but they can be included in with any of my items that have a keychain ring. But they are up on my website now. And my website link is listed below in my description box. Plus, if Mike wants, he can drop the link of my store. So tonight, the whole reason why you guys are here, not to buy stuff, because that's on September 7th on my live stream. So I'm using one of my rulers from Matt and Fallon. I don't recall what this one here is, but it's got the diagonal lines on it, which is going to be perfect for tonight's quilting. And this is my bed runner that I made for Patricia Arbuckle out of the fabric that she sent me. The green fabric was not the fabric that she sent me, but the rest of it was. I did the green border all the way around. And then on the back, I did not have enough to go all the way to the end, so I added a gray piece to the end of each one. Thank you, Mike. Right, Cindy? So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take, let's get my camera back over here. So I'm going to do is try to do this without stabbing myself first, because, you know, stick pins hurt. So what my thing is, I want to do right here where the seams are. Let's see if I can. So I'll show you right over here on this one. So right over here where the seams are, I want to put one of these diagonal lines on that seam. Like in this case, it'd be in this direction. So that way there I can get a good straight line to quilt right beside of. Hey, Lisa. So this is not what this ruler was designed for. It's actually designed for a quilt pattern that she has on her channel and listed on her website. But it's what I'm using it for tonight. I love it whenever I can take a tool that I get and use it for multiple purposes. Hey, Donna. So I will be using this tonight to do this. I am using a cream colored thread. Couldn't really figure out a good one to use for this, as I would normally do like a gray that would blend really well with all of the colors. However, tonight I did not have enough of my gray, and nor did I have enough time to run and get some. So we're making do with what we got. And this cream does not look horrible with it. So I got everything pinned up nice and neatly last night. Let's see here. How are we going to do this today? Okay, so we're going to be doing this on the diagonal. Just trying to figure this out really quick, guys. Sorry for the hold up. Okay, there we go. So we're going to start off at the edge and then come over onto it. Foot pedal, Danelle, foot pedal. Remove the needles as I get to it. And I'm just using the stitching lines to follow along. I'm just placing the straight lines on the ruler on my stitch line so that way there I make sure my lines stay nice and even and straight. Hey Mitzi! I am using just my normal traditional foot. Here, let's see if I can't. Yeah, there we go. Get the dust off of there. So I'm just using my normal traditional foot. On my Juki foot, it's the letter N. And it's just my straight stitch foot that I use. I'm not using any special foot or anything tonight. I'm not free motion quilting. I'm just using a ruler to do this. And for the most part, if I don't have to, I probably should use my walking foot, but I'm not. Hey, Fallon! Yes, I'm using it because I'm like, I was going to use the straight stitch quilting one, the 1-inch one that I got from you. But I'm like, you know, this one here has diagonal lines, which will make it fun because then I can do a diagonal crosshatch pattern on it. Like, be fun, besides just following along with the traditional stitches. And I don't have enough experience to do the other rulers I have of what I really wanted to do. So I got to practice more of my free motion quilting. Hopefully that'll be coming soon. Yes, they are. Mike, can you drop Fallon's link in the description? Oh, never mind. Donna already got it. Let's see, everybody talking to each other. Hey, Carolyn, how you doing? Dawn, I am so excited for your live tonight, girl. God, I've missed you guys. You know, I'm not gonna lie. I get nervous every time I get ready to go live. I'm not really measuring how far over I'm going, just going over a few stitches and then putting it right back down. Using a spot on my ruler, like what I'm doing is right where this point right here where the circles are is where I'm lining up my previous stitching, and that's how far over I'm going to go. That's good, Carolyn. So glad you can make it. That's right, you tell her. There is no reason to be nervous because it's just hanging out with a bunch of friends. It's no different than if we were talking on the phone, other than the fact that we can see you. But there is zero reasons to be nervous. Ellie. Just a little baby prick. Just now. So what is everybody else working on right now? Let's see. They definitely are, which is why I have such amazing moderators, Giovanna. My moderators have lots of experience in doing this, and if they don't, they're doing a really good job of at least faking it. Let's see. Okay, everybody's talking. Sylvia said she's basting a quilt. Fallon, do not let him in your head. Mike, you be nice. Don't make me come get you, big brother. Oh, Lordy, I see Mike is up to no good. So bad, Mike. I swear. You're still working on all those flying geese? Just means you're not doing enough sewing. That's my theory, and I'm sticking with it. Right, Donna? If he's still working on the flying geese, then he's not sewing enough. It's did not go over far enough. I probably should have drawn these lines on first, but with it being a lot of white fabric, I was a little worried about drawing the lines on. Mona, you're going to have to ask him that question. I'm still waiting for William to email me. Mike, can you drop my email into the box? It's my mail. So that way there, if William is still in the chat, then he can have my email address. I'm waiting for him to email me because I have no way of getting his email. So that way there, I can get him on my channel. Come on, everybody, chant. William, William. Hey, Candace, how you doing? We're just acting like a bunch of crazy people up in here. It's okay. It's all good. We're horsing around while I'm quilting some pigs. Right? He says he wants to email me trying so we can talk so he can get me on his channel and I can be on his and that I can get him on mine. But yeah, he hasn't emailed me yet. So guys, get after him. Get him to email me. Every time I try to put my email into his chat, because he asked for it and everything, I try to put it in there and it gets deleted. So, I don't know how to get my email to him. Other than this. Get your pin little booty back in there. One of my pins is trying to sneak away. Okay, let's see. We need to buy some tweed, Denali. He'll come. Dude, I don't even know what tweed is. He tried to explain it to me the other night, and I don't remember because I was half asleep. Yeah, I know. He said to email him, but I don't know where his email address is. I don't have his email address, and it's not listed on his channel. I'm like, I don't know how I'm supposed to do that, William, whenever it's not on there. Hey, Joydy. How you doing, honey? Oh, okay. Thank you, Giovanna. That makes a little bit more sense now. Okay. I guess I'm just going to upload Twitter then. I don't really ever do anything other than Facebook, so, but I'll figure it out. I'll look them up on Twitter then. Oh my goodness gracious. Mike, you're silly. I love you, big brother. Such a goof. Okay, I'm confused. Hang on. What, Donna? How do you need honey email for? Oh yeah, yeah. He was shaking his booty. He posted it over in the chat and everything. Mike, you might have to send that to Donna so she can have a view of it too. It was hilarious, Donna. He said he was disco dancing on the freeway, and I didn't believe him. So I told him to prove it, not thinking he was really gonna do it, and he did. He actually posted in the peeps group, Donna. Oh, I'm trying to get a hold of William. It's a sewing life or my sewing life because we're trying to work it out to where he can be on my channel. But his channel, I'll watch him later in the evening. So, someone that me and Mona both watch, as well as a few others, I think. Yeah, over on my chat, Mona, Mike actually posted a video on my over on my not on my over on my chat, the peeps chat that you're part of. He posted a video out there of him dancing on the subway the other night. It was hilarious. Ooh, awesome! If you have it, that would be amazing. Oh, come back over here, camera. Yeah, if you do, then message it to me, please. Be William at his YouTube name is my so-called life. Whew, a little warm in here. Oh, I definitely think he needs to, Fallon. I agree. I 100% agree. That would definitely get him some views. Hey, Nancy. Guess who Nancy's in the house, peoples? Whoop, whoop. Guess who Nancy's in the house? Party time. Get back in there. Almost done with this half, and then I can go over and do the other half. And then we can go the other direction. Let's see. Hey, Judy Hebert, how you doing, hon? Oh, I can tell from the way my sewing machine sounds that the electrical issue right now from the storms is affecting her a little. But that's okay, because we'll get through this. Hey, Shirley, how are you doing? Around to it? No worries at all. Yeah, I'll figure out a way of getting it. I'll ask Sean if he's got it. If not, then I'll just have to stalk him over on his channel some more, which is no big deal because I watch him every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday nights anyway. So far, this is what I got, guys. This is what I have so far. It's not coming out cute. I love a little crosshatch. I mean, it's not as awesome as, sorry, was trying to get that back in order. It's not as gorgeous as free motion quilting. However, I gotta practice. So in the meantime, we're doing this quilting. Let's see. Mama Debbie's going here. Judy, Judy, Judy. Let me get this away from the camera so that way they're out. So that way there I don't wind up knocking the camera over, making everybody sick. Aw, thank you, Lisa. Says bye all. Supper time. Thumbs up. Yes, everybody give me that thumbs up. Oh, Donna, I checked. Your birthday present should be getting delivered to the post office on Friday. So make sure that either you or Joe check that post office Friday so that way you can have your birthday present on Saturday morning. And to anybody that has not seen it yet, Saturday morning, Donna with Handmade by Ying will be my guest this week. It's so awesome. And it's her birthday. This Saturday is her birthday. I'm not telling her age because if she wants to know, everybody knows, she can tell that herself. Because some people are a little sensitive on that. So I'm not telling, but if she wants to tell, she's more than welcome to. Hey, Zaza. So this Saturday, Donna with Handmade by Ying will be my guest. We are going to celebrate her birthday and hang out and have fun and chat and maybe work on some stuff. My lines are not 100% straight, but they're good enough. I'm happy with them. It's not a professional job. Just some nice, decent little stitching. So you're celebrating your 30th birthday for the second time. Is that what you're saying, Donna? She's celebrating the second anniversary of her 30th birthday. There, we'll put it that way. Mike, what were you trying to say? Not exactly for sure what the GEY is. There is no shame in the game. Oh, okay. I'm like, huh? I'm like, I'm so confused. Oh, definitely gonna have to use some lint roller to get this all this fuzz off when I'm done from the batting. It's gonna be so pretty. Oh, Donna, I am going to be making up that label that you requested tonight after my live, so I can get that sent out to you. I've been so crazy and so focused on this right here, my beautiful diamonds quilt, that I lost track. And I was like, ooh, I should have sent that with her present, but I didn't. So I'm gonna get that created tonight and out into the mail tomorrow, hopefully for you. Right? Yep, he says he was not ready for you yet, that you still have more work to do, more gifts to give, and more love to give. Well, why can't you watch my channel, Mike, and hold your Fallon rollers at the same time? You're Matt and Fallon rollers. They are Matt and Fallon, not just Fallon. Got to give credit where credit's due. Okay, so now I'm going to cut my thread from over here so I can go to the other end and complete this direction. Aww, Donna, that is a beautiful. I love that sentiment. So do you still need the label then? Fallon, you are so silly. Fallon goes, nope, when Matt's not around, they're just hers. They're not his. No worries at all, Donna. I just wanted to make sure because I'm like, I did tell you I was going to, and then got so sidetracked with the Modern Diamonds quilt that I completely forgot to do it. And I was going to do it this past weekend and get it out with your birthday present and blah, blah, blah. You know how life can get crazy. That is so true, Zaza. Life is getting older is something that not everybody gets to do, which is a shame. Hey, Donna Didson, how are you doing, hon? I don't know if I said hi to you or not earlier. I am so happy that that quilt went to someone that is very well deserving and needed a little lift at that time. You are so awesome, Donna. I swear. And that's actually going to be one of the things I quilt next on my WIP Wednesday nights. I'm calling my Wednesday nights my WIP Wednesdays. Because that is just where I'm going to be working on quilts that need to be quilted. Or if I don't have any quilt tops that need to be quilted, then, which I don't see likely anytime in the future because I got quite a few, then I will use it for working on other projects that are not completed. And then my Sundays would be my slow stitching day of doing my hand quilting or handwork. And then Saturdays would just be whatever. Haven't figured out a good theme for Saturdays yet. I'm trying to figure out a good system of a theme for each day I go live, so that way everybody knows what to expect from me. Now I'm trying to get better about getting everything scheduled early, so that way everybody has a heads up and can be able to see it, hit that reminder notification, make note of it, whatever they got to do, so that way they don't have to miss anything. Get back up there. I didn't tell you to go down. Let's see. Donna says, amen, friends, I'll make another. She'll need it. She needed it much more than I. Yes, ma'am. And you could always do the next one in beach theme. Because we all know how much you love your beach theme. Thought about keeping mine, and I'm like, no, I'm not keeping mine because, you know, I want to keep it where my quilts all go to a good home for people that are in need for any reason or anything, that needs a love, a hug, a charity, whatever I decide to do with it and everything, but I want all my stuff to be donated. Unless it's something that my husband or my sons call dibs on, or that I make specifically for them. But I want majority of my stuff to all be donated. So I already have a quilt for my couch that I quite love. I just need to add another layer to it because it's not exactly warm enough for me. To me, it doesn't exactly feel warm enough, especially whenever it's cooler out and everything when I want it to be warmer. Or maybe I will make myself another one for the couch, but that would be one I intentionally make for on the couch. Ooh, I like that. I like that idea, Don. Could just have Saturdays as a surprise Saturday. Yeah, because Saturdays is more like the day I have my guests on and just work on whatever. So Saturdays could be surprise Saturday. That's a good idea. Thank you. I like that idea. Giovanna says, I prefer hand stitching than saying slow stitching. I do prefer saying hand stitching as well. It's just Sunday starts with an S, so I was trying to stick with that theme. So I'm like, what would go good with Sunday? And I'm like, slow stitch. Because for me, it is slow stitching. Very slow. But I will get it done. Looked up at the chat and almost ran over my needle. Yes, but for me, it's slow stitching. I understand your theory behind that. It's just, for me, it's slow stitching. Because I'm not fast at it whatsoever. Let's see. Good point, Banana Joe. Yeah, Giovanna, you do make a really good point. It's just, for me, it is slow stitching, and there's no race to it, so. And other times, so I'll be working on like puppies or kittens or whatever other animal I decide to make. Right now, only puppies and kittens, so sometimes on Sundays, if I don't have a hand quilting project or a hand stitching project, then I will be doing that. But for right now and for quite some time, I will be working on doing the hand stitching of the one I was working on this past weekend. So I decided I'm going to be working on that until that is done. Let's see. Mike says, Debbie, in college I used rulers too much and my professor grabbed my ruler and broke it in half. Ooh, no. No, 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 no. That's just wrong. You don't break the rulers whenever someone is using them to learn. That's just rude. Man, you see this? All my pins are starting to come out. On the outside, I'm almost to the point of, oh, I need to go over a little bit more. Everybody's having conversations, talking about stitching straight. And no, he definitely would not. And if he could, I don't think I'd battle him. Bitch rulers. You crazy, Mike. So if you like the way that I have been doing some upkeeping on my channel of doing this Wednesday night quilting at my WIPS, as well as making Sundays designated for slow stitching, let me know in the chat by posting a heart. If you're watching this on the replay, then let me know then leave me a comment. Let me know if you like the new orientation I'm using. Or not orientation, but the new thing that I'm doing. See, Sylvia says, I use Elmer's school glue. Spray won't ship here to baste. Yeah. Small projects I usually don't do too much, but I'm like, I want to make sure everything stays nice and flat. But whenever I'm quilting something, I will use pens and just deal with the fact that I'm going to get stuck. And it's okay. Cool. So I see some people starting to put in hearts that they like the way that I'm changing things up a little, give it a little bit more uniformity. Hey Frank, how you doing? I am doing awesome. How are you doing? How's you doing? Sorry, I had to do it. See. Mitzi says, Giovanna, maybe I should get it basted before this winter. Then I could hand quilt all winter. Ooh, yeah. And have it laying over you, staying nice and warm while you're quilting it. That'd be awesome. Bye, Mona. Have a wonderful night, hon. Give them puppy doggies hugs for me. Right, Frank? I completely understand. It's hard for me to catch live sometimes too and everything. Most of the people I watch, I usually watch on replay. I'm not gonna lie. It's like a select few that I watch during the live stream, and that's about it. Yeah, usually I do hand stitching while I am watching TV with the guys. Lately, I've been doing more of hand painting. I'm really getting back into my hand painting of things, and I'm loving it. But I think starting this evening, I'm probably gonna have to get back into my hand stitching some, because I got some stuff I gotta work on. Hey, we almost got one whole direction completed, which is awesome. Okay, Sylvia says I thread based for hand quilting. Yeah, the project I'm hand quilting right now, I didn't think about it beforehand, which I had no idea what I was gonna do at the time. So I had machine basted essentially, but like not so much of a basting. Hey Russ, how you doing, hon? Or Rob, sorry. Oh my gosh. I seen your name, I knew who you were, and yet it did not come out the correct way. I am just busy in here quilting up this bed runner for Miss Patricia Arbuckle for whenever I get this done, I can get this sent over to her. She said she was going to use it on either the back of her couch or as a bed runner. So I'm calling it a bed runner for now. And she can use it for whatever her heart is content with. Whatever she wants to use it for, I do not care. It's all hers. See, Zaza says I don't often do big stitch hand quilting with thick threads as it's hard going on your hands. I usually use 30 weight thread for hand quilting. Okay. About 10 more minutes and we're going to end this for the evening. I want to keep my Wednesday nights to an hour long because after working all day. And then coming up here and get myself cleaned up, as well as my area ready to go for the live stream. Then I want to be able to make sure that I give you guys some of my time, but not overly exhaust myself. So I figure an hour is a good amount. Aw, thank you. I'm totally loving your stained glass one with the bubble up fabrics. Oh my gosh, I've seen the pictures you posting. It is beautiful. You're doing amazing work. I love the quilting and everything. But thank you so much. I really appreciate it. I love how it turned out. Yes, what better way to unwind after a stressful day than with friends doing what I love? Ow! I just stuck my finger right onto a pin. Oops. Hang on, guys. Sorry. I got a little wild and crazy with the project here. Maybe I should roll some of this up. There we go. Oh, a little too much. Good enough. At least I helped keep it out of the way. Okay. I know, Giovanna. She says, we'll take whatever time you have available for us. Yeah, that's what I was starting off with, and I thought about that. I'm like, okay. It just wasn't working because the way where I got to end up down here at, it just wasn't working out. Things trying to go everywhere. Get away from that camera, sir. Yes, I just called my camera a sir, or the bedrunner a sir, because it's piggies. Little piggies, cute little Christmas piggies. Judy says, just nice not to be busy tonight so I can hang out and sew with you, right? So, to all my members in here, the next Zoom meeting, monthly Zoom meeting, will be on the third Sunday of the month from now on. And that is because my schedule was interfering with a schedule of another group that I'm a VIP member of, which is Sobecca, as well as the fact that, because I would like to be able to enjoy my membership with her, as well as I don't want everybody having to feel like they got to divide between me and her on the same day every single month. So I decided I'm changing mine to the third Sunday of the month, so that way everybody can enjoy their time with her as well as with me. And I can go over and hang out too. Because paying for a membership over there, I want to be able to enjoy my time over there. And that was one of the very first memberships I ever had. So yeah, it was crazy this past weekend because we had Donna, we had Sobecca, we had me. I'm like, it was crazy. I was exhausted. I literally collapsed onto the couch and fell asleep. I'm like, all done. But at least it allowed me to get my quilt done, which was super awesome because I really wanted to get that quilt done. I was actually bummed out that I didn't get to enjoy more. Yeah, I missed Becca's because Becca's, what turns out, was scheduled for the exact same time as mine. So I was really bummed out because I didn't get to go to Becca's. I really wanted to. And when I seen her email go out and everything, I'm like, okay, it was a lot of fun, Giovanna, and I really appreciated all the renegades that came over to hang out with me as well. I wanted to catch Lisa's Zoom, but it started an hour before mine did, Zaza. So I'm like, I did want to go in there and then had to leave part way. So I was like, I'm just gonna have to miss it, which stunk, but it was what it was. Almost done with this section here, this direction. Oh, goodness gracious, Mike, what did you do now? I see a TMI Mike in the chat. Oh, I see. Mike and Giovanna being naughty. Not really, but still funny. It was funny, Mike. I seen it and I wasn't gonna say nothing. I'm like, mm-hmm. Alrighty, guys. So this hour, I was able to complete my quilting going in one direction of the cross hatch. And yes, I know, I just showed it to you with the piggies upside down. So I was able to get one entire direction completed. Now I just got the other direction to finish up and then get it trimmed up and bound. And I already got the binding all ready to go. So it will wind up having the dots for the binding. I got the binding all cut up and prepped and ready to go. So I will hopefully get this completed up this week and get this sent out to Patricia, to Auntie Patricia Arbuckle, to show her how much I love her and appreciate her for sending me all the beautiful fabrics and everything. I was able to pay it forward by using some of that fabric to create something for her to send back to her. So, everybody, thank you so much for coming and hanging out. Let me check the chat real quick, make sure I didn't miss anything. My brain is just rotten unconsciously. It is fantastic brain, Mike. Do 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 do. Thank you, Judy. Says she loves the piggies. Yes, Mike, I'm going with the dots. Majority of the people ruled. It was the dots that won, so the dots is what I went with. Then plus I had no idea what else I used it for. But I cut out the entire thing of fabric that I had of the dots and made it all into binding. This is only what I need for this. So I have enough to do another project with. Thank you, Giovanna. Thank you, everybody, so much for coming and hanging out with me. Make sure you run over to Fallon's at 8 p.m. in 1 hour. Hang out with her some and show your love there for her and Matt both. And in the meantime, if you get out and about anytime soon, whether it be today or anytime in the future, make sure you smile because you never know whose heart you're truly going to touch and whose day you can actually change just by a simple gesture of a deep down from the heart smile of just showing kindness. Thank you guys all for coming and hanging